That's nice. I'm drinking Dune coffee. It's not the book, it's not the movie, it's a coffee roaster, and it's one of my favorites. This morning I wanted to talk about Booktube and what this platform means to me. I started my channel last July, and I didn't think much of it. You know, it's like, okay, let's just share some of my favorite books and talk about books, review books and whatnot. I didn't know I'd be getting 6,000 subscribers. I had no clue. I am still in shock when I see that number keep bumping up. And I don't fixate on it. I look at it every now and then. I'm like, wait, what? How'd I gain 2,000 subscribers? You know, or I'd get a comment in a video and congratulations on, 5,000, 6,000. I'm just like, what? People want to watch me? People want to watch me talk about books? It's so cool. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. This channel has always been about just me talking about books and sharing my thoughts about them and maybe discussing subjects surrounding books and writing and storytelling in general, all with a nice cup of coffee. But this channel is much less about me. It's more about you. It's about us as a community. The conversations we get to have and the back and forth we get to share. I always look forward to reading the comments on my videos and hearing what you have to say. Seeing some of the familiar faces and names down below and just talking about what we love, hearing about your opinion on something and why you didn't like this or why you liked this, why you love this book and what you're currently reading. And, you recommend books to me. This channel is nothing without you. And sure, I'm the one in front of the camera talking, but again, it's about us. And it sounds so cliche. It sounds so, I don't know, cheesy, but I mean that. My wife and I talk about this all the time. She's always reading the comments on my videos, and it's just exciting. And I just love this little tight-knit community that we have. And I always look forward to posting another video and just talking with you. And as you know, I'm not the only one on this platform of Booktube. I wanted to talk about some of my favorite booktubers out there. Mainly some of the smaller booktubers, like myself. The ones that might be underneath your radar. There are so many channels out there, okay? I can't list them all, and this isn't a definitive, ranking list, tier list of booktubers out there, but these are just a few that I genuinely smile at when I see their videos pop up in my feed. Eric Bowden Books. He is an author, and he's also a booktuber. And he did like a 2-hour bookshelf tour, and I just sat there and watched the entire thing, hearing him talk about all the books that he owns and the books that he wants to read, and then later on I just see a bunch of reviews of his. He's read The Road, he's read Name of the Wind, he's read Harry Potter, a lot of books that I resonate with. Eric, if you're watching this, I love your channel. I would love to collaborate with you, talk about Name of the Wind, because I know you love that book and I love it. So would love to hear your thoughts, and we just kind of do a little collab video on that. Josh reads books. His channel resonates with me because he's just chill. He's relaxed, doesn't do a lot of editing. It's not hyper and you know, just crazy jump cuts. I loved his video on Daughter's War, how that was the worst book he read in 2024. And he talked about expectations and how important that is to consider when going into a book. Because when you go into a book, or especially a sequel or a prequel, there are expectations. I loved his thoughts on that, and I love a lot of his videos. Another channel I love is Manzi. She is real, she's chill, she's relaxed and honest. I know I keep saying chill and relaxed, but that's just something I look for on YouTube. YouTube is just crazy hyper and constant jump cuts, and it gets exhausting. So a lot of these little booktubers I love are just chill and relaxed. I just love how her channel is presented. It is very cozy and comforting, and I also love that she has a few videos in there that aren't trendy. You know, she talks about a lot of the books she wants to read, but also the books that she's not gonna read, or book series that she knows she's not gonna finish. She even did a little library book unhaul video where she drove around in the snow and donated a bunch of her books to these little libraries. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, the little libraries that look like mailboxes, but they're also little houses for books in front of houses. And anyways, 4 corners of the page. The way this guy talks and presents his thoughts and opinions on books and book series, you can't help but trust him, or at least want to listen to him. He is a big Malazan fan, and I have yet to read that series, but I think the more he posts about Malazan is going to make me want to read Malazan. But he does tier ranking lists of, you know, Dungeon Crawler Carl and Stephen King books, so he's relatively new. I'm excited to see where his channel goes. Good books lately. They are a husband and wife duo, and probably my favorite husband and wife duo on YouTube, period. You look at their channel and you think 100,000 subscribers, easily. But no, I think they're only at like 4,000 or 5,000. Like, what? I love their channel. I love their conversation, their back and forth, the books they're reading. They have these coined terms and sections of their videos like done and dusted or bookmarked. It's awesome. And they have a little cup of coffee, or, you know, they'll have wine, and it's cozy. And I always look forward to seeing their videos pop up on my feed. And if you guys are watching this, my wife and I would love to get coffee with you guys, or even do a collaboration video. It'd be so much fun. You guys are great. There are so many channels I want to talk about, and if I talk about them all, then this video is going to be 3 hours long. So I'm going to leave you with one more. And I'm going to say this. This is probably a hot take. This channel is the most underrated channel on Booktube, period. Midnight Chronicler. This guy, I'm telling you, he has something special. The style, the presentation, the lore, and the history and storytelling within his set. He remains faceless and hidden from the camera, but he shows from the neck down. He wears like a suit, he has cool gloves, and he has these dusted tomes on this table, and he just talks to the camera. He's almost like a Dr. Doom villain. He's not a villain at all, but I mean, the way he presents himself, it's very mysterious, like a Dr. Evil. But he popped up on my channel when he talked about Brandon Sanderson and the hype train potentially coming to a stop with Wind and Truth. I also saw another video of his where he talked about Name of the Wind and how much he loved that book, and of course, If you love that book, I am going to subscribe, and yeah, it's a done deal. The potential he has for his channel is through the roof. The secret, just the storytelling in his set. Because he's a faceless guy, he kind of plays like this character, this persona. And I love it. And I look forward to every one of his videos. I can't wait to see where his channel goes. It's going to be great. Again, I can go on and talk about all these other small channels I love, but I'll stop there. I have every single one of these channels linked in the description of this video, so please go give them a visit, check them out, see if you like them, see if their style resonates with you, and yeah, you know, I love this community. I love books, and I love talking about books with you and all the other booktubers out there. I love talking with you, hanging out with you. I was genuinely amazed when I saw Mike's Book Reviews comment on one of my videos. I was like, oh, what? This guy's a true OG. And for him to comment on one of my videos, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I don't want to put any people on pedestals, but Mike, thank you. It's an honor. Little reading update. I have about 180 or so pages left of this amazing book, Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is the most fun I've had reading the book. It's what I needed after Wheel of Time. After the dense 2-year reading marathon of Wheel of Time, this book is perfect. It's the perfect popcorn book. You know, I can turn my brain off and have fun. Yet there is great depth beneath the surface, within the characters and the world and the situations and scenarios they find themselves in. Probably finish that up within the next few days, and my wife and I will have a review of that coming up soon. Thank you for hanging out with me and hearing me talk about this lovely, amazing community of Booktube. And I hope you give those channels a visit. Thank you. And until next time.